Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics to get more people playing your indie game. You are listening to the Indie Game Marketing School with your instructors, Daniel Doan and Tony Chan.
On this episode, we're going to talk about how to analyze your competition in less than 10 minutes. Now, that's really fast. So how do we do that, Daniel?
All right. So it's super important to copy what your competitors are doing and then try to do it better than them, right? So let's say that you're working on a video game and it's like a roguelike platformer for PC, and you really don't know how to get started in terms of like analyzing your competition. Well, what you want to do is you want to go to Google and search games that are kind of similar to your game, and start like following them on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and try to figure out what makes them tick, right? And like try to focus on what kind of content they're posting, the tonality of their online voice, the frequency of posting, what kind of hashtags they're using, and basically, so first try to be as good as them, right? So like try to copy what they're doing. Then once you're kind of getting comfortable with that, try to take it to the next level and try to like answer one or two things that are kind of different, right? And then experiment with it, right? So like if you experiment with it and you kind of measure your analytics and it's like, this isn't as good, then don't do it anymore and try something else. But eventually, if you do this enough times, you're gonna find that one of your experiments takes off, right? And so this is the point where you actually become much better than them.
Yeah, it's really as simple as that, by just checking your competition and mimicking what they're doing, because they're successful for a reason. So if you mimic their way of advertising their game, then hopefully you find some success. But in the end, of course, your product still has to be good. And I'm wondering, Daniel, is it okay to say like, hey, my game is similar to this popular game, you should like come check it out? Like, is it okay to not call out necessarily, but like say that your game is similar to another great game, and maybe that will get people's attention?
Yeah, so personally, I actually use this tactic quite a lot, and I always say that I'm quote unquote inspired by this awesome game here and there, and that actually works quite well, because people play games to feels kind of like emotion, right? And like if you make a game that's kind of similar to like Zelda, and you say that it's inspired by Zelda, people are like, oh wow, like so this is how it's going to be like, right? So yeah, I feel like it's a really good way to, get that emotional connection with people in a couple words.
What about like game conventions or GDC? Like, is that a great place to see your competition? And of course, people should take notes while they're there.
So personally, I think that most of your marketing, when it comes to, I guess, any game development, should be done online. Simply because, like when it comes to like conventions, your market, right, is just limited to the people who attend those conventions. But when it comes to online marketing and like digital marketing, you can actually reach much more people because you have the whole internet. But the cool thing about like I guess attending those in-person events is that you can network with journalists, and you can take pictures and stuff of the event, of people, and use that as ammunition for your marketing campaigns. So yeah, I mean it's a pretty good thing to like do those in-person conventions, and yeah, like always try to be copying people who have been there and done that, and then try to do it better than them.
Do it better than them. Yes, do a full and well-studied analysis of your competition. And that's it for today's episode on how to analyze your competition in less than 10 minutes. I'm Tony Chan from Game Dev Loadout.
And I'm Daniel Dunn from Black Shell Media.
This session of Indie Game Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for daily marketing strategies to help you find the fan base your game deserves. Don't forget to rate and review the show so we can bring you more valuable content. Until then, keep pushing forward. We'll see you on the next episode.